Okay, we're recording. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I'm Will, and this is our preliminary design review by RJ, Michael, Nate, and myself.
To test out the customer needs of a product, we conduct a survey of 50 people, asking them whether or not a lack of desk space has become a problem. Surprisingly, over 98% of people agree. Many people do not have the desk space to fit their computer. Therefore, that's when our design comes in place.
Here are some of the design requirements we settled on. So the target audience for the product is primarily students, office workers, but anyone who uses a desk can use it. It should have a compact design and use as few materials as possible, and it should fulfill its purpose, being sturdy. The target cost we decided was in the range of 50 to 100, and it should be made of relatively easy to acquire materials like wood and plastic.
So a couple constraints we came up with. Any design must be able to support 25 pounds or more. This comes from the weight of 2 textbooks and a laptop. It must fold away or be compact when not in use. It must not require the desk itself to be damaged and provide adequate area for books or working materials and working space.
So the parameters are the operating environment, which is it will be underneath the desk and flat to its surface. The target cost we settled on $60. Dimensions 24 inches long and 12 inches wide, and the service life of 1 year and a product life of 3 years.
So with the design specifications and constraints in mind, each member created 15 individual designs in our brainstorming period. These first 4 designs are mine, and they all have the common theme of they start out large and then they extend outward. They also have an under bar support for additional support of the entire surface.
I went to brainstorming, trying to come up with as many different unique designs as I could. And as you can see here, they range from a mechanical arm to a slide out desk extension to a folding 180-degree desk extension.
So for some of my designs, I'm focusing on creating a freely movable arm that's able to rotate in many directions, therefore making it much easier to adjust the direction for the desk extension.
My initial design centered on the idea of having the extension hold multiple tenable positions around the desk, as you can see here, and having a 270-degree range of movement.
So after coming together with each group member's brainstorming ideas, suggestions were made for all of them, and each member then created their final designs. This first design is mine. It's called the Pocket Extender, and it's made into 3 hollowed out boxes, and they can extend with an underarm support.
Okay, this next one was my design. I called it a sliding legs design because the extension itself would slide out, hop up, and clamp to the desk, and 2 retractable legs would come down on the near side and add more support.
So for my final design, I did an adjustment on the rotation of the arm, making it able to fold back sideways when not used.
My design centered around a system of ratchet gears that would lock the extension into place at multiple different positions, and that it would hang down when it wasn't in use in order to minimize space.
Okay, and after all that, we put our 4 designs in a decision matrix with all of the criteria we established before. The 2 red zeros represent 2 different designs that were negated because they did not meet very important needed criteria. And the sliding legs design at the end of the decision matrix was the winner. So this was my final design sketch. I created a couple tweaks to make it have more support and also more practical to build. It still has the retractable legs, but it also now folds 180 degrees flush underneath the desk and has rail supports attached underneath the extension itself that will slide out and add extra support at the connection between the desk surface and the extension. And the clamps also serve as the hinges that will make it go 180 degrees.
The arming station that I designed, we believe will not be able to support 25 pounds, so we eliminated it.
The design that I created wouldn't be able to fold away when it wasn't in use, so that was eliminated as well.
So this left us with the pocket and sliding leg designs created by Will and myself respectively. There are a few advantages with the sliding leg design that really gave it the edge over the other. First, you received the most points in the online survey, which on its own really wouldn't be a deciding factor, but it also seemed the most practical to build and had the best system for supporting loads. This gave it a major edge over the other pocket design.
The pocket design also had a few major disadvantages that gave the sliding leg design an advantage. First, with significant amounts of weight, the pocket design would most likely become unstable, decreasing. Also, a decreasing angle of extension would affect how the consumers could use the product. So, with this in mind, the sliding design gained more points in the decision matrix than the pocket design. So, for our product, we are filling in and creating a better product in a market that's already out there. We are not trying to open up a new design that people are unfamiliar with and trying to start a new market. We are simply just making a better product. Thank you for your time.